Yep. Couch, feet propped up.
Okay. So as you guys just look around, you will see a small, brief, almost communication between Morgan and Puck. You guys have seen the Lore Master and a few people do sending spells, but this is just more. You wouldn't really know. Probably the first time you're seeing telepathy in action. It's going to be fairly brief. They're only going to do this for a couple minutes. And then they're going to go back to common. And Puck's just going to say, that's pretty much the majority of what you need to know. These people here, he's going to introduce all four of you. This is Francisco. And you're going to see Morgan do the same thing as Puck for the first time. Walk up to you. Just look at Puck and go, here? And Puck's just going to look and go, how some got through? I don't know. But apparently they did. I haven't probed too much, but I do know there are more of them. But I think, like your friend over in the corner, they've been, let's say, domesticated. They're not as aggressive as their ancestors used to be. I don't even think this one knows anything about his past. And Morgan's just going to look at you and go, do you not know anything of the drow?
Only that I'm half drow.
Well,
Why? What do you know of the drow?
New. Where I'm from, they are slaughtered on sight.
Not yeah, the same thing left. Puck told me.
Not that there's any left. So, the word... You've never heard of Lolth before.
I don't know what that is.
He's just... Morgan's gonna give a good belly laugh. To him, this is something he's never heard of before. This is information that he would probably never think he'd ever hear before. That drow don't know who Lolth is. He's just going to look at you and go, be thankful.
Okay. Thanks.
One day I think you might learn about your past, but I don't think it'll do your species any good. You were a slave race to a mean, nasty, old bitch of a god. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, I'm going to raise my little arm up and kind of show off my bracelet. Like, it's not much that's changed right now.
Puck's just going to look at you and go, that's your own poor choices right there. Anyway, we can deal with that later. Everyone, this is Morgan. Morgan, do you want to tell him who you are, or you want me to? Morgan's just going to look at the mayor and his wife and the kids and go, not here. These people have been nice, and if they knew who I was, no, I don't want to sully that. These are good people. But from what Puck has briefly told me, the only thing I will add to your current situation here. A week ago, from my perspective here, apparently it's been a little bit longer in the Feywild. My queen, we were about to have a lovely party. We invited a lot of guests. And then his queen and my queen started talking to each other. And we got information of something that happened to your guys' ancestors a long time ago is coming to our planet. Or, I should say, realm. Kind of look like a planet, but anyway, it shouldn't happen. Don't know why it's happening. Still don't know why. All I know is I was on guard duty, let's say, when this portal opened in front of me and Map shoved me through. And all she told me was to prepare them. That's all I got. I had a couple of my companions with me at the time. And as soon as I got here, of course, humans react to everything and killed one of them. And I might want a little angry and injured a few of them. So yeah, pretty much that's really all I know. Puck has informed me of other things that are happening. And unfortunately, I guess I'm here to help. Never thought I'd say that in my life. So, what do you guys have planned? What have you figured out to do for your species?
Well, apparently we're going to build you houses.
Yeah, we can do that ourselves.
That'd be my thought too, but I'm going to look at the Admiral, and other people think different.
Well, at least they're doing something. How about he's just going to look at you three and go, and your part in all this? Puck said something about planet giving you visions. What's up with that?
I'm seeing how much I can snuggle this cat. I don't even fully notice that I'm being talked to at first, and then I look, and then I realize, oh. Yeah, I had a vision. I guess I looked at a painting, and then I saw what happened to our original world from our ancestors' point of view, I guess. With the original portals. I don't really know why that happened, but if we had any more visions, it seemed important that we come along and let them know.
Strange.
Also, I love them. And here's point to the cat.
Yes. That's disturbing. Anyway, Puck also tells me that there's 3 others that came through yesterday, and that they have amassed, and Puck's just gonna conjure a list in front of him and go, this is what I was given. And Morgan's just gonna go through it and look at Puck and look at the list and go, seriously? Okay. I don't want to question my queen. I guess she's trying to save everything. That's not good. We need to get... And he's just going to look and go, where's the 3 people that just came here? And the Admiral and Puck are both going to say at the same time, same place you came through, right in the middle of the plains. Morgan's just going to look at everybody and go, okay. Well, he's going to look at the mayor and go, Mayor, it's been a pleasure, but it's time for me to leave. As soon as he says it's time for me to leave, him and his displacer beast are gone.
I put down in my notes, displacer beast.
Puck's just going to look at everybody and go, yeah. Thanks, Morgan. Okay. I guess... I think I need to follow him to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Admiral? If he can teleport, I'm assuming I can too. I haven't really tried to do much yet, but I need to make
Wait,
sure.
did the displacer beast go with them?
Yeah, like he just basically...
Super looks so sad.
Yeah, the placer beast would have put the kids down first.
Oh, sure. The kids just fall.
They would have literally just been crawling all over this thing as it's having a nap. Yep.
The kids and I all go, "Aw."
Yep.
Admiral, shouldn't you go with Puck?
Sadly, not yet, no. But I do need to go somewhere. So, Puck, I don't need you right now. Go follow your friend. We will take care of things here and meet you in the plains as fast as we can. I need to go to the shipyard and inform them of what is happening. And I'll send Carter with these guys to deliver the note to the merchants. And then I will meet back up with them, and we will head your way as soon as possible. Puck's just gonna look at everybody and go, "It's been fun," and then just vanish. So the Admiral is going to walk over to the mayor. They're going to have a little private conversation. The Admiral is then going to walk over to the Admiral's wife, who can tell is a little freaked out. She's just sitting in a chair, but you can tell she is heavily pregnant. The two kids are just staring at the fire, missing their play toy for the last week. And Carter's pretty much just keeping an eye on all of you. So what do you guys want to do while you wait for the Admiral?
Well, we're in the little meeting area, so
Yeah,
I'm going to look for... Yeah, I'm going to look for, like, a cigar box or a little decanter to pour myself a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Something along those lines.
Right where Morgan was sitting with the mayor, you will see wine bottles and glasses. They're having lovely little bits of wine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pour me a big old full glass.
Okay. You will see the mayor just look at you and go, "Yeah, he's trying to ignore you." So, while you guys are...
I think I...
No.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, go for it.
I am going to take out my halfling book.
Okay.
And I already asked it my question for the day, so I'm going to add info, and I'm going to just list everything that I noticed and learned about the Displacer Beast, because that shouldn't be in there already.
Correct. Yeah. And you will pretty much... The book will give you the verbal... Well, the non-verbal equivalent of a thumbs up. Yeah.
And I definitely mentioned how cute it was.
Of course.
Like, way too many times.
6 legs and 2 tentacles and a tail. Definitely cute.
So fluffy. Yeah. Look, alright?
Mm-hmm.
They're cute. Okay.
Yeah.
I would try and pet one in real life, and I think that's fine.
That works. Because I probably would...
That's the real way I died the first time. Petting something I shouldn't have.
I'm gonna bring Carter a regular pour of wine as well.
Okay. She's literally gonna take it off you, and if you were outside, she'd be pouring it over your head. She's literally just gonna grab it, give you a little thank you, and set it down. She's still on the job. And the moonshine was definitely enough. It hasn't been too long. After the Admiral goes over his thank yous and goodbyes, he's just going to round you all up and go, "Okay then, let's leave these nice people in peace for the first time in a week. I think they deserve that much. I'd like to say I miss Puck, but I do not. But we have work to do. He's going to look at the four of you and Carter and go, Merchant's Quarters, find out who to give that note to. I need to go to the port and talk to some people, and I will... You guys find an inn for the night. Carter, you can know how to get a hold of me, and I will meet you there in, let's say, 2 hours. Maybe longer. So Carter's just going to nod and go, have fun. All right, crew. Let's do some more walking. So as you guys get out, you would have been probably in the mayor's there for a good half hour. By the time you went in, sat down, talked, and let everybody ramble, it'd be half hour. So you're closely pushing it to probably 4 o'clock. You'd have about a good 2.5 hours before sunset. And you're from where you are to the merchant quarters. I think it's on the other side of town. You're probably a good 35-40 minute walk just to get to there.
I want to talk to Carter.
Yep.
I kind of sidle up. So, two things. But first, do you think that it's a good thing, maybe, that the fluffy kitty cat, I miss the cat, that it got domesticated when it came over? Maybe that means that the other things on the list aren't as dangerous as they would be over there? That could be good news, right?
Or he was lying. Or somehow
I mean, it didn't
magic.
eat us.
He seemed the sort that, like Puck, had a tremendous amount of ability and might have exerted some of that ability to help out with the beast. It didn't look like it was that friendly kind of type. Not at its core. But it's still, yeah. It was adorable. And weird. Don't know. More questions.
Well, the second thing. If, while we're in town, right, and there's all these merchants and everything, do you think that we should find some shops and stock up if things do come through and we have to fight them or something? I mean, I'm no good in a fight. I have this little crossbow, but I've never really used it. My aim's not terrible, but it's not great. I mean, there's like...
I know.
There's gotta be, like, magic here, right?
Well, I'm assuming you have some sort of ability to protect yourself. You wouldn't be at the sanctuary for no reason. And as we will need supplies, yes. I think that's going to be one of the main things that we do before we leave here is to get ourselves some mounts, some sort of cart, and some supplies before we head out. Because it is going to be, unless we get another druid that wants to instantly teleport us, I can't do that. I can do some certain things, but I can't do that. So,
okay, thanks.
Yep. As we, I have a feeling once we hit the merchant quarters and I give them whatever's on this piece of paper, I think they're going to be nice and give us anything we need. And I do mean anything.
Oh. I think I just a little bit lean back and catch Francisco's eye again at that statement.
You can just see cogs, just the wheels turning in Francisco's head of what we need and what he
She basically
needs.
just gave us permission, yeah. Okay, thanks. And then I go back to Talos' side.
Okay. So did you guys want to do any sort of quick look in shops as you go, or go right to the merchant quarter?
Granted, this will just be a quick look. This won't be a ordeal. Is there a tattoo parlor on our way?
More down towards the actual port would be the
Okay.
tattoo shops. You're still in the more high society area, so not too much up in this area. You would know where most are, and they're going to be where the sailors are. Down there would still be some in the middle of the town. So if you wanted to go through the middle of the town instead of skirting your way around, and just do a beeline straight for where you want to go, which is kind of in the area where you got to go anyway. There would be some at the more area, like in the middle of town, where the people come for vacations and shit. Yep.
Maybe after then.
Okay.
I think we get permission and then we go shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys go through the city, you're getting towards dinner time, so it's going to be a lot more people getting towards the end of their day, and it's going to be quite busy. This town's got like 55,000 people who live here full time, and then plus extras coming in, so it's fairly busy for the size of the town. You will have to skirt through lots of merchants, dodging so many carts. You're going to be probably slowed down a little, mainly because of the traffic. You're in high season for people visiting and going in and out of here, so there is a lot of traffic. For the most part, human. You will notice a lot, not a lot of, you're still going to see like elves and half elves, more human, dwarven, gnome in this area, and to some extent halfling, but the majority is going to be human. And most of the humans you're going to see are tourists. Most of the people who work and live here are dwarves, gnomes, halflings, and elves. The humans you can tell on this planet and would know a little. Most of the humans are the tourists because they
got fanny packs and flip flops.
That, and they're about 70% of the actual total population of Lunara. Mainly because they're one of the few species that don't live as long as the rest of you. So they breed more. We'll go with that. And yeah, so you're going to be a good while. Now, I need a perception check from Francisco. About halfway, about 35 minutes through your walk. So you're about 10 to 15 minutes away from where you got to go.
All right. Perception. Boom. Oh, God.
10. You just see people. Carter sees fuck all either. You guys wouldn't really be looking out for anything. On your
I'm only looking out for halflings that I might recognize. Because we're not too far from where I've been.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Just pass it by.
So as you guys go, you are going to not really notice, and eventually you're going to feel something brush against the side of you, Francisco. And as you put your hand into your pocket, you notice your purse is still there. Whatever you're carrying is still there, but there's a tiny little note stuck in there.
Yeah.
And if you take a look at it, everyone else give me a perception. Or are you going to take it out or leave it in there?
I kind of want to, I guess I'm going to take it out. I kind of want to back up from Carter and let her just take a few steps ahead of me.
Okay.
At the very least.
Yep. Nobody would
I'll take it
be
out.
Paying attention for you. It's just a tiny little note that says, "About time, get here soon. and then soon is scribbled out, and it says now.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. About how close to it are we?
You're only about like 5 to 10 minutes away from where you got to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to guide us. I'll try to guide us there first, then
To where you got to go, or to the merchant quarters?
to where I got to go.
To where you got to go, right.
And I mean, I can do a persuasion or whatever if I need to.
Nope, that's fine.
But
So you guys are going to start walking. You're going to notice as you get closer to where you want to go that there's a gnomish girl that you recognize. She's just pointing you towards the alley. And you know where you want to go. Did you want to try to see if you can tell them it's a shortcut, maybe?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, just like right here. It's less foot traffic.
Okay, give me a deception check for that, please.
Cool.
And anyone who wants to roll a insight can for that, or an investigation.
15.
No, I trust Francisco. He's our new friend.
15.
Yep.
He knows his way around the city. He's been here.
16 from Carter. She's just gonna look at you and go, "You sure?"
Positive.
She's just gonna look around. You can tell she kind of knows where she's got to go. Let's get this over with now. That's fine. Go.
Cool.
Let's go, people. This won't take long.
So is she letting him go off on his own?
No, we're all following.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's just basically saying, she's just shaking her head.
It's fine. Okay. Gotcha.
He's saying screw it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. So as you go, this gnome, let me give you a description of her. One of these pages. Which page? I have so many pages. There she is. Okay. So, you would know that this is Annabelle's sister, Jubilee. You don't know how really old she is, but she is kind of looks like her sister. Little older. Doesn't really have the same hair color. More strawberry blonde than red. And as you walk, you're going to go through an alley. Then you're going to go through a door. Then you're going to go through another door. You're basically going through back doors of like 3 or 4 different shops. One's going to be like you go through left, and then the next one's right, and then the next one's right, and the next one's left. And she's just going to look at you, and when you get to where you're going, she's just going to look at everybody and go, "Are they coming? They ain't going to be happy if they're all coming." Carter's literally going to interrupt you and go, "We're coming."
Yeah, I don't have much say in this matter.
You know, you could get in trouble for this.
I'm used to trouble by this point.
Well, on a good note, everybody's here. How long has it been since you were here last? I haven't been home.
6 months.
Okay. When's the last time you talked to her?
But I said,
much then.
sent a pigeon the other day. No. I sent a couple letters. I sent letters.
This will be fun. Okay. Well, I should tell you that the family's here. All of them.
Y'all can visibly see that Francisco's demeanor just drops. Like his shoulders just go,
This little gnome is going to look at all of you and Carter and go, what you see here, here, and do here, stays here when you leave here. Do you fucking hear me?
Who are you?
That's not important.
Okay.
It's
Francisco's
yes or no.
Francisco's gonna turn and say, "Look, nothing's actually." I'm talking straight to Carter. Nothing actually is going on here. They're just like that. It's gonna be fine. You can wait outside the door, whatever.
Oh, I'm not waiting. Let's just say you've piqued my interest. But you swore an oath, and I'm going to hold you to that. So let's get this over with. We've work to do. Personal lives can come later.
Maybe.
And you're going to see the little
All
note.
right.
Say, that's enough for me. Never seen a metal man before, and... or what you are. She's gonna look at Benjamin and go,
That's Benjamin.
Benjamin.
not the weirdest thing I've seen today.
Oh.
Alright. I assume none of you know here. I'm gonna give you the rules. No weapons, no magic, lots of alcohol. I hope you guys are in for some fun. Welcome to the Shaggy Dog Inn. So you guys are going to go down a bunch of stairs. It's not going to smell that great. You are going to find yourself in the sewers underneath Port Mead. When you get down there, it's fairly lit. There are a bunch of torches down here. So you're going to have a tunnel going this way. Like you're in a big tunnel, basically. It's just like a big cistern. Walkway on this side, walkway on this side. You're going to go for about 5 minutes. It's not too bad. Off, you're going to hit a T-junction. Off on the left-hand side, you guys are going to be turning to the right. Off on the left-hand side, you can see what appears to be an underground waterway for smuggling. You'll see a whole bunch of rowboats in here and what looks to be a big hole in the side of like just part of the city itself that goes to this to the ocean itself. You will see a bunch of other gnomes and the odd dwarf just loading and unloading cargo. And as you guys turn around the corner and go down, you will see a massive wooden door with a sign that says the Shaggy Dog.
During this whole walk, it'll just be like making polite conversation sort of deal. And I'm going to make sure to emphasize that Carter is Captain Carter. Just whenever I can, Captain Carter. Just trying to make sure Jubilee gets the hint.
She'd be able to tell by the outfit that she's Navy. Because like most of the Navy, they do have like an emblem that they wear, a cloak that they wear that says they're Navy and all that. So Carter has never been shy of showing people who she is. But she can tell she's got some mental notes that she's writing down. But she does know, you would know that she knows there's more plans to do than just this.
Yeah.
So as you get to the door and Jubilee opens it, what is on your mind? What do you remember about the last time you came through here?
The last time I came through here, well, let's see. There was the fun part, and then there was the I don't know why you need to go. You should just stay here part. So, and then there was the pissed off that I still am going back out on the sea part.
Okay.
And maybe a thrown vase or something.
Okay. So as you guys open the door and go in, this is the layout. So you guys are coming through the sewers at the top left. And coming down, so at the very top right, you'll see some stairs going down. And there's a hidden catch that opens up and you enter the tavern.
Ooh.
I was going to put this on Roll20, but we're not doing combat, so there's just no point.
We hope.
That all depends on a few people. So as you get in, you will notice it's probably a little bit bigger than the actual picture, a few more tables and whatnot. There's a bartender at the bar, a couple serving girls walking around. The bartender is a dwarf. The serving girls are gnomes. As you walk through, Jubilee's going to enter first. She's just going to basically prepare herself, and you're going to see her walk and talk to a couple people that are sitting at the tables. Mostly gnomes in here. The odd dwarf, but mostly gnomes. So most of the furniture and everything in here is kind of more built for the smaller folk.
I would imagine that there's at least one or two stools my size.
There's a couple. Yeah. Yeah. Most of them are just, you'd have to probably grab your own stool. They'd just be in a corner. You'd know a few of the people in here. You'd recognize the bartender. I do have names. Planchet. Planchet. He is one of the actual only, let's say, full-blown dwarfs here. Yeah, most are, you'd be able to tell a half-dwarf and half-gnome and all that. But he is there. You have seen him before. Around you, you can see similarities to some of the people in here that they are related to Annabelle, we'll go with. And as soon as you guys walk through, there's not much talk that starts to go on. It pretty much goes dead silent.
Great.
All the drinks get put on the ground, and pretty much every single person stands up and starts just clapping. And then one older older gnome's gonna walk out and go, "Oh, look, the prodigal one has finally shown back up. Wow. We are so thrilled that you have finally come. Most of us hoped you never would, but yet you are here. Yay us." Then you're going to have a couple of them just start banging their drinks on the table. One lady, fairly old gnome, you can tell it's Annabelle's mother, walks right up to you and punches you in the nuts. And then the rest of them stand up and come over and punch you. Just once each. They're not trying to hurt you. They are...
Except for the nuts.
Well, that was understandable.
I mean, that was deserved.
Yeah. So you are basically going to get the a small beat up by Annabelle's family.
Mhm.
They are, you can tell, a little bit angry with you. So, there are 3 others that are sitting at the table. One of them, he's pretty much, you can tell he's worked a lot. He's kind of got like he's wearing clothes that like a farmer or a brewer would be wearing. Then there's another gnome that is in a very, very nice, let's go with like a gown and breastplate. You can tell he's some sort of clergyman. And then there's another that's kind of dressed like you, but in a lot nicer stuff and a bigger hat. A much bigger hat.
Mm. Okay. Well, after my ass kicking, I'm just gonna holler over to Planchet and Planchet, let me get the usual. And
that's up to them, lad. I would probably not move much if I were you. And as you start to move, you're going to see about 4 daggers just underneath your nutsack. We're not done yet. Let's have a small conversation. So one of the other, you'll know Annabelle's father is just going to look at you and, what do you have plans with my buttercup for? What do you want to do with my little buttercup?
Right now?
In general.
I mean, in general, after I get done on the seas, then we can spend our time together. You can hear the shaking in his voice over 4 knives just sitting against his balls.
His father's just gonna look at the 3 gentlemen in the corner and go, I guess we'll do this later. Annabelle, your lover is here. So out of the back, you haven't seen her for a while.
Nope.
She looks as you come around the corner. So she's coming from the kitchen. So you can really only see her head above the bar table. She's got a nice green dress on. She's going a little slow. And she's just going to look at everybody and go look at you and go, well, now, what do you suppose we should do about this? And you can tell. It's been 6 months for you. Our calendar is 45 days, which is 9 months. And she is heavily pregnant.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Hence the knives.
Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of thinking something like that. Shit. Yeah, Francisco's mouth is just going to be agape for... and he's just going to be like, hey, Flower.
6 months. I get a couple letters.
You know
That's
how
it.
you know how it is that when you're on the ocean? I mean...
She's going to waddle up to you. Slowly. The rest of the family's going to part for her. She's just going to look at you up and tell you to come down to her level.
gonna bend over.
Just gonna slap you.
Yep.
And then kiss you.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Whereas everybody else in the table raises a glass and toasts you and says congratulations.
So, yeah, I'm gonna poke her belly. So, what you got there?
I haven't bothered to go ask. I figured it'd be a surprise for all of us.
It's certainly a surprise.
Mm-hmm. So, as Dad says, what are your intentions?
Well,
You can tell Carter's on the floor laughing her ass off right now.
Mm-hmm.
She is enjoying this thoroughly and writing notes, and yes, this is the best day of her life.
I'm kind of stuck as a slave. I'm going to show her the little bracelet.
Slave to who? Pirates are a slave to no one.
And but Bob's dead.
And as soon as you say that, one of the gnomes that's dressed like a pirate walks slowly over to you. You don't know him, but he has the badge of the Pirate King on him.
Okay.
What happened to Bob?
And she's still rolling on the floor laughing, so I'm going to point at Carter and say, her ex-husband.
No,
it was Admiral Greybeard. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm going to say Admiral Greybeard.
That old bastard. He's still alive?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
Traitor,
capturing ships.
Asshole. He's a lot of things. Killed Bob. How long
Slit
ago?
his throat. A week now, I think. Right?
Yeah, about a week. Just over a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he slit his throat, then you saved him, and then he kicked him over the side.
Yep. So slit his throat, then he threw him overboard after that didn't work.
Huh. So who's in charge of the owlbear?
Guru.
Okay, we're gonna change that. He's gonna look at your bracelet and look at everybody and go, I need to get back outside. Huh. Okay. He's getting angry. And he's just gonna walk up to Carter and go, you speak. And she's gonna get up and look at him. Say, I had nothing to do with it. But you know, Navy. Orders are orders. And there's something going on bigger than us. Let's suffice to say, she doesn't really know anything about him. She just thinks he's another pirate.
In all seriousness, if she's like kind of being a little bit of a dick about it, I'll kick her in her shin.
You could try if you want to. Yes.
I mean, like, I'm not going to try like trip her or nothing, but I'll just hey,
shut up. Okay.
Yeah.
She's just going to look at this gnome, go, who are you? He's going to look her up and down and go, I am Porthos, the Pirate King, bitch. And as he says that, the rest of the gnomes are going to stand up and walk around and move their daggers to her. And Porthos is just going to go around and go, This is my brother Athos, and this is Aramis.
Wait, which one is which?
Yeah,
The one in the big hat.
Which one's the farmer?
One sec. I think I have Aramo. Athos is... yes, Athos is... I got so many notes here, sorry. Athos is the farmer, yeah. And Aramis is the priest.
Okay.
We're the Nometeers. Bitch. We do what we want. And the Navy always gets in our way.
I'm going to lean down to Annabelle, because I'm sure she's right next to me still, and I'm going to... she can probably kill me anytime she wants.
Annabelle's just going to look at you and go, really? That thing?
Yeah.
Uncles, lay off the bitch. We'll deal with her later. We have pressing needs. You can tell her water just broke.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
You raised her heart rate a little, and things happen after 9 months.
Oh, yeah, I understand, believe me.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So, I think we're going to end early there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's flashbacks right there.
It's a little soon, but yeah, that's where I wanted to end if we got to there. So, yeah.
Holy crap.
Right?